Hey there YouTube, didn't see you there. Today we're going to take a quick look at Lightroom for a quick tip that I've recently learned that I think will help a lot of people out. This tip I think will help a lot of people out, especially with their tones, be it through their blacks and their whites or through their colors. I think one thing that I struggle with the most is my skin tones. I have a very hard time keeping skin tones natural as I edit pieces, and I think that this tip will really help not only myself, but everybody else watching as well. So let's dive straight into Lightroom, where we're gonna go and take a look at this brand new image, untouched, unedited. It is a little underexposed. We're gonna boost the exposure here, but let's just say that we're gonna do, let's just throw a quick few things onto this image and just kind of throw it off kilter a little bit. So if we go back and we take our vibrance and boost it up way high, take our saturation boost up way high. So you can see here, there's colors that are a little bit undesirable. The skin tones are a little bit too red for my liking. Now you can change this with white balancing and things like that, but in this case, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult because there is a lot of very harsh blues and very harsh oranges. There's a very good, actually this is probably my favorite color scheme, and I'm actually very proud of how these colors turned out, but there's a lot of things that you can do that I didn't realize that you can do, and it all stems from these dots. So with these dots, you can go in your tone curves and you can adjust if you want to worry about a specific part of your levels, or say you're working on this hand here and you want that to be a different tone, but then you have to maybe bring these back a little bit. These are obviously loose examples, but let's take a look at the skin here. So we can take this hue, let's just dive straight in and see what we can do to maybe make this skin tone a little bit more natural. So as you can see, already we have pretty good results, and we're still maintaining most of what the rest of the image looks like. You can see that these oranges are becoming a little bit green, a little bit yellow, but you can dial some of these back a little bit more manually after the fact. But as you can see, we're really focusing on these skin tones, and I think we're really keeping a little bit of a natural look with very minor details. And sure, you can go in and change these individually, but if you really just have a spot where you want to take the lumens of these blues and really just kind of drop them down a little bit, make the night sky a little bit more deeper, bring up these yellows and oranges, make them a little bit more prominent, it's really not affecting so much of the skin tones, because this will affect the places of which you place this dot. So I want to click and I want to change these hues of these lights inside to represent a little bit more of an orange tone. Now that does affect a little bit of the rest of the composition, but we can always go back and fine tune just what it is that we want to do based on other changes that we're making. So obviously, as you can see, the HSL is a little bit wonky right now, but as you can see, we've done a lot to this image so far, and this isn't a perfect end result, but this is just showing exactly what you can do. You can go into individual colors if you want to worry about just your blues. You can bring these blues in, you can take some blues out, you can work on the shadows. So like, let's say I don't want any blue saturation in this shirt. Well, I can completely eliminate that. Now, again, this is working on the whole image, so you're gonna have to take this into consideration as you shoot, but I think that this is a really cool trick that will really help a lot of people's skin tones, especially me with skin tones. I have a very hard time handling skin tones. I end up making them a little bit too red/purple, and I just don't like it so much. So I wanna just bring these skin tones to be a little bit more natural. It will always affect the whole piece, but despite what we've done here, with just making a few quick changes, your HSL looks completely wonky, but I think it's a very good way, especially if you don't want to use a preset and you just want to just edit each photo, or you're trying something new with editing and you want to say edit the rest of the image first and then you want to come back in. You can do your split tones, still bring in these split tones and be able to then take the saturations and the hues and just change everything in a very productive manner to really capture what it is that you want to achieve with your images. And I think that it's a really quick and easy tip that you guys can utilize in your own ways to really achieve the best results out of your photos. And I think that it's something that a lot of people don't know about, because I've been using Lightroom now for probably about 2 years, and this is, I've seen it and I've fiddled with it, but I've never really applied it. And I think that this is something that you can really apply to your images to really enhance them and make them a lot better. I think that the skin tones in this instance are amply better. There's obviously, you know, some more that we can do here. We can take out some of the saturation of the face, but obviously it's gonna take out some things. And, you know, you have to, like I said, work with how you shoot it to make sure that when you're thinking about it, you can think about how it's gonna look in post, how you can make it happen in post, and how it's just gonna look at the end of the day. So I hope that this has been a little bit of a help to you guys, and that you can utilize some of these tips in your own work. And I really hope that you guys can send me your own work and show me exactly how you use this tip and exactly what it is that you do in your photos. I just want to see your photos. So just send me your work. I want to see some amazing other work and get inspired to hopefully do more videos like this and inspire more of you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. You know what to do. If you liked the video and you thought this was helpful, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out the links in the description for some great products. Have a great day, everybody.